Ryan from E39 Stores here. We're back up at the shop here in Escondido, California. We're going to be talking about door panels in this video. Here we go. I've got way too many of them. A couple great complete sets of full leather and extended leather. Then a couple other random 5 series sets. Everything here is black. I don't have any beige. I don't have any gray. So I'm going to make these available to you guys. Local pickup preferred. We're about 30 miles north of downtown San Diego, just up to 15 here in Escondido. I can ship them at your expense if that's the way you'd like to move. So we're going to start over here. These are a M1SW set. So what does that mean? That's the full leather set. Now I'm going to take a moment and explain the difference between full leather and extended leather. There's a lot of discrepancy here. So full leather is just that. I think BMW technically called it complete leather. Every single surface you see here, with the exception of the wood trim, speaker grill, and window switch, is wrapped in leather. It's very easy to tell by looking around the cubby. Yes, I know that one's missing. It just needs to be glued back in. I have it right over there in the corner, and it will be glued in before it is sold. You see a stitch line, and everything there is wrapped in leather on that bottom part. Now extended leather, that's these. Extended leather is different than the standard 5 series. There's the standard 5. Extended leather adds the armrest here, and you see the stitch line on the armrest, and then of course all of this material and this material is leather. Now these are called 05SW. That means extended leather, black sport, ostrich, whatever you want to call it. It has this texture. It's what my M5 has in it, though mine's called Silverstone because those black inserts are gray. You guys have seen that car before. You probably remember the interior. So this is a great set of 05SW extended leather, non-complete leather sport panels removed from that very unfortunate looking 2003, very late production E39 M5 out there. Now it sustained front end damage. The panels themselves are fine, had 146,000 miles on it, and they actually have sunshades in the rear. Now I don't have any of the quarter window sunshades available anymore, but these door panels can ship with or without the sunshades. That is up to you. They're both in there. They both work beautifully. Now the condition of these panels is not perfect, but it is quite good. You can see some minor creasing or wear in that leather armrest there. The front one's great here, front drivers, with the memory button and the window switch in there. Actually, this one doesn't have the window switch. All the other 3 do. All the plastics are solid. The clips on the back are good. This is a great set of door panels. I'm asking $100 a piece, $400 for the set, plus shipping if necessary. We'll move over here. I talked about them before, the M1SW full leather luxury panels. So you'll notice the luxury panels there have the chrome ring. Everything on here is leather. That is Briarwood Club trim in there. They can ship with or without the trim. The trim itself is in excellent condition. In fact, I don't even think there's any cracking in it, which is pretty rare for these days. So nice set of the black full leathers. Then I mentioned that little cubby. They're just held in there with glue. The glue dries out, they fall out. I'll re-glue it, make sure it's nice and tight and aligned perfectly before those go anywhere. So those are the M5 panels. Now we'll talk about the standard 5 series panels. These are going to be your 525, 28, 30, 35 if you're in Europe, and 40. I will not ship to Europe. I will not ship outside of the United States right now, unfortunately. It takes hours of my time to fill out paperwork, and it costs an absolute fortune. So we're inside shipping just within the United States right now. Maybe that'll change in the future. But just black panels. They've got leather here. The armrest itself and the rest of it is the durable vinyl material. Everything works on here. All the speakers are good. The vents, all of that. None of these have any trim in them. I do have many pieces of Briarwood and I think a couple of Avona pieces of trim inside the shop. So if you guys have any demand for those, please let me know. But we've got a ton of panels here. I'd love to get rid of these guys. I said 100 a piece, 400 for the set. These I'll do 150 a piece, or call it 500 for the set. I'll be nice on that. And then for the standard 5 series panels, we're probably talking 50 a piece plus shipping if necessary. So shoot me an email, ryan@e39source.com. I'll be more than happy to work with you there, get some shipping quotes if need be, better pictures, better description, whatever you're looking for. And I hope we can work out a deal. In other news, expect an update here in a couple days. Why there was no video for car number 3. I did a video on car number 1, the sterling gray. Car number 2 is way in the back there, the carbon black. The silver one's number 3. I'll make a whole video on why I didn't make a video on that car. And this is some of the reasoning here. It gets pretty gnarly. Also give you guys the inside scoop on this. So it's just a standard 5 series bumper. It's not an M5 bumper. It's painted in titanium silver. Doesn't have any cracks on it. Has been modified right there. It's been cut to make way for a MagnaFlow muffler. This is off a 2002 540. Really, I'm surprised at the condition of this. These California cars usually have a lot more taps in the back, and this one isn't perfect, but it is in great shape. I'm asking 40 bucks for it. I won't ship it. You've got to be local here to Southern California, San Diego, LA, out in the desert somewhere. You're very welcome to come pick it up for 40 bucks. If this is still sitting here in a week, it'll be inside that dumpster. And as a little update and reminder, we've got a ton of interior parts available here too. Don't ask me about side mirrors, rear view mirrors, Mark IVs, Style 65 wheels. I don't have any engines right now. All of that will change, of course, but at the moment I don't have any of those things that I'll get a million emails for. So a little unfortunate. I do have a cluster, a great M5 cluster with working pixels, if anybody needs something like that. We've got tons of modules, DMEs, body modules, LCMs. Those HVAC panels are for parts only. Unfortunately, don't have any solid HVAC panels. Got a nice M dead pedal, if anybody wants to upgrade to the M5 dead pedal. Got 3, I think I just have the 3 now, titanium door handles, the ones that come in the sport cars, like the early ones, and then I've got a whole bunch of chrome ones. Unfortunately, these M door sills, I'm asking like $5 or $10 a piece for these things. If you guys know a way to repair that, or if you don't care, they're M5 sills, they're just not in the best of shape anymore. And then I told you I have trim. I've got a whole set there or more. I've got more pieces over there. I think there's some in here. Just overrun with freaking trim. And then Alcantara, we've got oodles of Alcantara. I've got 4 headliners, one of which will go very cheap because it has been folded. In fact, it's this one. It doesn't even look that bad, but it has been folded in half. If you hold it outside, there's a crease here. When it's held straight, you don't see the crease, and you could pretty easily fix the minor sagging that this one has. So that'll be a cheap one if anybody's interested. I can't ship that just due to the size, but I've got A pillars, B pillars, C pillars, black lights, a set of black visors, dome lights, you name it, it's in here. Then the same goes for out here too. A lot of this stuff just has to be local pickup, like doors. I don't have a way to ship any doors. I've got 4 decent carbon black ones. I've got 4 decent silver ones and 2 remaining in sterling. Those 2 are going to be gone very shortly. I've got black carpeting, same deal. Can't ship it, but it's here if somebody's doing a carpeting swap. Carbon black trunk lid, sterling trunk lid, subframes front and rear, trans, differential, 540 diff that seems to work. I'd let that go cheap if anybody needs a diff. Drive shafts, you name it, it's all here. Calipers and even good rotors, a little rusty, but the owners of the cars replaced them slightly before the accident, so they have a little bit of value. But as usual, feel free to send me an email. Let me know what you need. Outside of mirrors and the things that go immediately, I'm pretty well stocked here. So I'll talk to you guys through email or in the next E39 source video. Take care.